Joel Embiid goes in the fourth quarter and kind of righted the ship, so to speak. And the Sixers were able to take care of business after that. And the Pacers really never threatened after that. So it was Joel Embiid kind of calming the storm. And when the night was done, Joel Embiid ended up in 39 minutes played, shooting 18 for 30. You had a feeling last night in the early goings of this game. He only had 17 points, I want to say. Only 17 points. With maybe 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. But there was a feeling of, could he go for 50 tonight? Everything he was throwing up was going in. And I'm not even talking about from deep. I'm talking about from the mid-range and in. There was one play where I think he was just walking towards the basket, chucked the ball in the air, and it perfectly, pristinely bounced off the backboard and in. And it was like he wasn't even looking. And it just felt like one of those games where Joel Embiid was just on fire, even from the mid-range game and in. Anything he did was gold. Anything he touched turned to gold last night. And he ended up with 45 after not supposedly or hopefully wanting to play later in that game. But he ends up with 45 points, 13 rebounds in the game. I referenced the numbers earlier in the week. Russell Westbrook, Moses Malone, the only players in the NBA to have 11 games in a season of 40 points and 10 rebounds. Joel Embiid now is 12. And Moses and Westbrook, they both won the MVP the year they did it. So hopefully history repeats itself with the 76ers. But Joel Embiid drops 45 last night on the Pacers. You love to see it. In a game where, yes, he had to kind of save the day. Now, as far as his MVP voting goes, if you remember, former Sixer Justin Anderson, also known as Simba for whatever reason, and also Dwayne Wade tried to break his arm. Remember that in the playoff game? That was fun. He decided to grab away Joel Embiid's headset mic and let the people know who the MVP should be last night on NBC Sports Philadelphia.
I told him that I've seen everything. Double team, triple teams. Give him a damn MVP.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear.
Well, there you go. He's got one vote, I guess. Justin Anderson's got his back. Now, I've been making a big deal about the fact that the Sixers shouldn't have had to play their starters in the fourth quarter. And as the game is going on, as DeAndre Jordan gets thrown out, at this point, I got to be real with you. I want Joel Embiid playing. Like, selfishly, I want him playing. I know it's probably best for the team that he doesn't play in the fourth quarter, that he gets a break and everything. But selfishly, I want him to get the scoring title. Selfishly, I want him to get as many points as possible to close the season on some epic run, 40 points, 40 points, 40 points, 40, and just dominate to end the year to make all the voters go, all right, well, look how good. Yeah, all right, fine. Now, it might already very well be decided coming down to the last 3 games of the season, but in the last week of the season, it's all of a sudden Giannis Antetokounmpo has entered the chat when it comes to MVP conversation. So it's Joker, it's Giannis, and obviously it's our boy Joel Embiid.